It was about white people. This is a poem from my new book. Word, right? Thank you. This lady right here, right? Word. So, one of the reasons it was important for me to come here, right? So, like, I was at Wilkes University this past week where we, had an alumni reading, and I was, asked to read, and it was really nice to be there and celebrate the book. But I booked this spot first because in 2007, and that's where this book opens and closes, is in 2007, I was really at the darkest spot in my life, and I received 3 phone calls from poets in New York City. And those 3 poets all said the same thing. Please don't die. Please come here, be on our couch, and write. And so 2 of the poets made their home in the Louder Arts Collective, and I came here tonight to say thank you to Roger Bonarigard and Marty McConnell, who really reached out and helped save my life. And I get to go to Urbana tomorrow night and thank Jean Amber Lee, who was the other poet who reached out and saved my life. And then I want to read this poem. It's from the book. It's called Cowboys Kill Indians So That God Could Survive. It's after American poet Kevin Coval. White kid eats cornbread fried in a pan, green stewed with oil and pork. Black-eyed peas, tortillas, and grits, does not know that he's stealing. Eats Swanson's in tin, eats front row prime time, eats sausage in can, eats helper, eats kraut, eats poverty, eats love, eats stories, learns of harmonious hate. White kids knows jokes that his elders have said, knows bunker, knows hee-haw, knows locked car doors through welfare chick liquor, welfare chick liquor stores, government housing, and descendants of slaves. No, Jefferson's trying to be like us, and good times ain't anywhere near. White kid has white friends at white school, listens to white music, wears white clothes. He is a flat world mentality. Speaks gay wad and gay rod. This is the language of swings. He's told anything different is always a sin. White teachers, white chalk on blackboards, white walls, white fears, white news, white books, white faces behind the badges. He's good at spotting what does not belong. Has a black friend on soccer team, comes to white kid's party once, he tells his black friend his white friend jokes. Has Afro Girl Printhouse spread under his mattress, have Pam Grier Breast Fantasy on top of his mattress. White kids uses racial slur when knocking on doors or fixing contraptions. Watches Roots and finds it terrific, watches Roots and finds that horrific. Thinks that's some shit far off in the past. He Andy Griffin show whistles through the correlations. White kid, don't know, don't care. It'll all work out tomorrow. He thinks Christian and hates Jews because after all, they killed Jesus. Don't know how close it all is, how connected it all is. White kid knows stones thrown from his tongue, knows pellets, firecrackers, and a crossbow a friend made in woodshop. White kid knows arrows or waited for things that words cannot break. White kid rehearses stance before launches a shaft, rehearses mockery, consuming a straw. He carves himself from this salt. White kid feels alive in the night, spun under highway halogens, lucid and penetrating. He is the pulse of a nation. White kid remembers how long he can breathe without holding his breath, how long he can breathe without holding his breath, how long he can stand still without drowning.